All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're doing a different kind of video here. We've got my dog Mido. Mido. Oh yeah. So we're gonna be walking around. Good sits, boy. Good boy. We're gonna be walking around these Leyland and green giant arborvitae trees. I've gotten a line here. We're gonna tell you guys about some facts about them. We are going to keep a focus on the green giant arborvitaes, but we'll use the Leyland as key points that kind of highlight the benefits of the green giant arborvitaes. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to start with the practical application of the tree. So that's probably one of the things you want to know about the most. Now, practical application for this species is anywhere that is full sun area on a slight incline. So it can't be in a low spot. It needs drainage or else you'll risk fungal disease. So that'd be the application. It'd be an area that is full sun, slight incline on it, good drainage, and they need a good amount of room. This, what I have right here, is probably as tight as you could put them. They are 5 feet from one another, and if we're talking about just the arborvitaes, they are 10 feet from one another. Because as a full scale plan here, the Leylands will be taken out and sheared down and used as Christmas trees once the arborvitaes get to size. Because I know for a fact that there's not enough room for all these trees for the Leylands, and the Leylands were never in the cards for the long term. These Leyland cypresses I bought when they were on sale for like $3.99 or something crazy, as little tiny whips, and I just put them in as fillers because these green giant arborvitaes will grow fast, but I got them when they were only $20 trees, so it's not going to be overnight, and I wanted it to look a little bit fuller, a little bit faster. So that's the one thing about the green giant, is because they will grow a little slower than the Leyland, but they will be your forever tree because they'll fill out an area really nicely, and get about 18 feet around, and they could get really tall, but they won't get too far around. Whereas the Leyland cypress will get like way too big. Now, if you come down here, you can actually see how, as we walk, the trees get smaller because they go into less sun. So that's what I mean about you need to have the practical space for the tree. It has to be in full sun because this was planted at the same time as those other ones, and it hasn't grown a lick because it's in the shade. Not much will really thrive in the deep shade when we're talking about a privacy screening tree species like the arborvitae or the green giant arborvitae. Another cool fact about the arborvitae is when you're putting one in, you're putting it in for the long distance future, because you're putting it in, and this thing is nicknamed the tree of life. So this thing could be around for over 800 years. My dog, he's scared of my neighbor. He's just a puppy. This is why you need to bring your puppy out. Bring your puppy a lot of places so they can hear loud cars and stuff. But anyways, getting back to the trees at hand, I think that the thuja is definitely a better option than the Leyland cypress, although I would actually encourage people to mix and match them. So in your line, do what I did and have both, because they're commonly mistaken for one another. A lot of people will see a leyland and think it's an arborvitae, or vice versa. So when you have them next to each other like this, you can actually see the clear differences that just play a key role in being able to pick out these trees from one another. I'm very proud of them because they are touching. And they're finally touching. That's a big milestone, considering when we planted these things, they were nowhere near touching each other. They were 5 feet from each other. So at least 5 feet, maybe 6. What I do is I take a shovel and I'll put it down, and they're all technically planted 1 full shovel length apart, which I think is around 5 or 6 feet. As far as growing the green giant arborvitae, it really couldn't be easier as long as you follow those first steps I was saying, where plant it in a practical area, plant it in an area that it's going to get full sun, and then it really couldn't be easier. I mean, look at this line. You can't even really, it's starting to fill out a good deal right here, right now. So when you walk past it, you've got a lot of tree. What I need to do is shear these down, which I'll probably do today. Not to take off size, but just to increase thickness. That's the one huge benefit about the arborvitae. Less maintenance, it's just a prettier tree. You can see that it's nice and thick. It doesn't need that shearing that a lot of privacy screening trees will need some type of shearing, but and that's why I think it's so popular too, because they have that no maintenance thing to play off of. So yeah, technically it is no maintenance. I would definitely say the green giant arborvitae is no maintenance at all. It will just grow in this beautiful Christmas tree shape. Now, of course, you could trim it up and it would look a little fuller, but you can also just let it go. It's a great tree. I think if you're considering it, you definitely should get one. Even if your area is kind of smaller and tighter, like a lot of people see right here, I only have, when you look, I'm about 2 feet from the sidewalk, right? So eventually these trees will fill in this whole gap, kill off all this grass right here, and I will come along this straight line, and I'll shear the whole thing, like, up to body height that I can get to, and I'll just shear it all flat with the sidewalk, and then that will actually increase growth to be way thicker and make a way thicker screen. So some tips about how to grow them. For the first year, when you first plant these guys into the ground, you need to water them daily, have either set up an irrigation system or have them near a hose where you're going to take them out and water them daily, unless it has deep rain the night before, because when they're first establishing, they need that water. After they're established, they'll grow probably that first year 3 feet, probably next year 3 to 4 feet, and they will then just keep getting taller and taller each year and growing more each year. And you'll definitely notice that the ones you put into more sun will grow more. These trees love the sun. They're keystone species, so they want to be in the full sun. And once that puppy's established, it's pretty no maintenance. Also, that first couple years, you'll want to use Hollytone and fertilize them every year. That's really never a bad idea. Even now, if I had it, I would throw, you can do it very generously, I would throw like 2 cups of Hollytone each on all of them, the Leyland cypresses too, and that'll just really increase growth. But I've thrown a lot over the years, and this year I just didn't have any left, so it's not the biggest deal. They're still growing great. And this one I just put in reminds me of the saying. I put it in a year ago, but it reminds me of the saying, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. So you're always going to put in a tree and be like, and especially when it's the same tree as the trees over here, I was going to put in a tree and look at it and be like, huh, well, I should have put that in, when I put that in. But you can't do anything about it, because a tree is a tree, and you'll put it in, just put it in when you can, and it'll take a while, but second best time to plant is right now. This little guy's gassed out. Look at him. He don't got much energy. It's been about 10 minutes and he's like, let me go inside and sleep. Puppies are just so funny. They have so much energy, at the same time they have so little energy. They sleep a lot. So everyone, if you enjoy this type of content, walking around the garden with the dog, you enjoy his ghost eyes, then please smash the subscribe button. If you love nature, if you love all this stuff, and you want to learn more about plants and animals, smash that subscribe button and the like button, please, everyone that's watching the video, because it really helps out the channel. And I'm not complaining at all. I love if you're viewing the video, I appreciate it regardless. But 99% of the people viewing the videos are not subscribed. And when you think about it, if they were, I'd probably be getting paid from YouTube. So just smash that subscribe button, and we're halfway there, right? So everyone keep growing on. Here, I'll show you a little bonus tip. My next series is going to be a construction series. And if you've watched to the end of this video, you probably care about my content. So I'll just tell you about some of my other plans. It's going to be a construction series where my home's not brand new at all, so there's a lot of stuff that needs fixed, and I'll just be going around doing different types of construction projects. This right here was a gate that had 2 issues. It was going past its point of shutting, and it was swinging out the other way. So I got a little stopper on this end, so it can't go past its point, it stops. And then also there's physics going on right here. Whoever built this gate didn't put in a cross beam, so it was sagging for about past 20 so years. So I put in this cross beam, and immediately what this does is take the weight from here, distribute it evenly to these joints, and it's not hard at all. So you put in a cross beam and this thing's not sagging at all. You could push on it, it's not going to sag over. It's pretty cool. And yeah, if you guys enjoy the content, I figure it's all related. On a homestead or a farm, you're going to be doing construction, you're going to have dogs and animals, you're going to have trees, you're going to have, you're going to be training animals. So everything we'll post on this channel is all related in some way, even if it seems different. And if you enjoyed any of the videos, please just smash that subscribe button. Look at this dirty pup. I'm going to have to clean him. Getting all dirty. Little farm doggy. Little farm doggy dog. Little farm doggy. We got to get him some pheasants or some chickens when he gets a little bigger. We definitely will. He's a good herder already. It's in his blood. Alright, everyone. Keep growing. Thank you so much for tuning in. And have a great day. Bye-bye.